let's look at this one without graphing. Okay, without graphing, and it's in this quadratic form. So we know that a cannot be equal to 0, but we can find the vertex here. Now, does the graph open up or open down? Good. That's our A, right? So this is our A, this is our B, and this is our C. Because A is greater than 0, we know that our graph is going to open upwards, right? I'll do it right here. We know our graph is going to open upwards. So if our graph opens upwards, it's going to have a minimum, a low point or a minimum value. You'll see that? So this will have a minimum value because it opens upward. So it's going to have a low point. Now, it has a minimum value, or it's going to have a minimum point. Let me change this to minimum point. That's the minimum point. At the minimum point, you have a minimum value and a location of that minimum value. Well, where does the minimum value or maximum value? So I'm going to circle minimum value because that's what we have. Now, you're like, well, how do I figure that out? Again, if you can find the vertex, right? If you can find the vertex, this value tells you the location of the max or min value. Okay? So the X tells you the location of it. So let's do that. So I'm gonna, do I have scratch paper? Yes, very good. So let me copy this. Cool beans. So let's find the vertex. And then this is our A, this is our B, and this is our C, right? A, B, and C. Cool beans. Okay, so let's find this value. So our X is negative B over 2A. So that's going to be a minus, and then I'll say over 2. So minus 16, and then 4. Y'all see that? I put the A, and I put the B, all right? So a minus 16, that's going to be a positive 16, and then 4 times 2 is 8. So 16 divided by 8 is 2. Easy. And then to find the y value, we take f at this point. Okay, so let's find our y. So y is equal to the same thing as f at negative b over 2a. So that's going to be equal to f at, we found that negative b over 2a was 2, right? So that's going to be at 2. Okay. So that means take 2 and substitute in for every x that you see in the quadratic equation. So let's see, we have 4, that number is going to be squared, minus 16 times x plus 1,000. So far so good. And we're saying that 2 needs to be substituted into every x, okay? So then this becomes 4 times 4, right? Minus, well, I'll keep writing it. 16 times 2 plus 1,000, okay? And then this is going to be what? 16 minus 32 plus 1,000. And then 16 minus 32 should be a minus 16, right? Plus 1,000. And then a minus 16 plus 1,000, 984. Okay, so our vertex, yellow. So our vertex is the point 2, 984. So let's come back here. So I'm going to put our vertex is 2, 984. So the graph opens upward, so it's going to go up and keep going. The domain We know it's always negative infinity to infinity. But where does the graph start? This is our vertex. Our vertex is the lowest point, right? So where does the minimum value, does the function have a minimum value? Yes, it has a minimum value of 984. Where does the minimum value happen? It happens at x equal 2. Our minimum value of 984, because our value is where it the value at that point. And where does it happen? It happens at x equals 2. The domain, the domain of all quadratic equations, we said this at the very beginning, is negative infinity to infinity, because the arms go up. You don't know where those arms stop, right? And then the range is where does it start and where does it end up. The range is it starts at 984 and it's going to go to positive infinity, because 984 is the minimum value, and it's going to shoot up because the graph goes up. Easy?